Okay, so it's 1:30 p.m. on Thursday, March 20th, and Donald Trump is signing an executive order to abolish the Department of Education. First of all, that's not how you do that. That's not how that works. The Department of Education was established by Congress. It can only be abolished by an act of Congress, which will never get through the Senate. But Trump has convinced the stupidest people that this country has ever been saddled with that the Department of Education has to go. Because, it's the Department of Education that puts litter boxes in elementary school classrooms for students who identify as furries. Joe Rogan got sucked into that one. I think he still believes it. It's the Department of Education that performs gender reassignment surgeries on elementary school kids without parents' knowledge or consent. And so it's like you drop your 10-year-old son off at school in the morning where the school nurse isn't even able to provide that child with a Tylenol. But during that school day, the child undergoes gender reassignment surgery. And when the parents come pick their 10-year-old son up from school at the end of the day, they discover that they are now picking up their 10-year-old daughter. These people believe this shit. The stupidest people in the United States of America. So you may be asking yourself, why is Donald Trump so hell-bent on getting rid of the Department of Education? He brags about his education. He brags about having gone to the Wharton Business School and a military high school. I think that was where he first discovered his bone spurs. What does Donald Trump have against the Department of Education and education as a whole? Well, a new poll was released by NBC News. In that poll, with regard to white men with no college degree, Donald Trump has a positive 41% polling approval rating with them. White women with no college degree, Donald Trump has a positive 14-point polling result with them. White men with a college degree, it's only plus 1 point. White women with a college degree, it's negative 38 points disapproval of Donald Trump. The more education, the more we disapprove. I'm just spitballing here. But Donald Trump has convinced the stupidest, most uneducated people in the United States to cheer on the destruction of the Department of Education at the federal level, also because teachers are groomers, according to them. And they're banning books at schools. All of this is being cheered on by the stupidest segment of our population, the most uneducated, ignorant, dumb, gullible segment of our population that our society has ever been saddled with, ever. They are morons, and they're cheering this on. They think that Elon Musk is fighting for them. And every single day, we all walk around carrying these little devices that can access basically the entirety of all human knowledge going back thousands of years. And these gobsmacking idiots think that the Department of Education is putting tampons in boys' restrooms to get them to change their gender. I used to be a man. And then this one time I saw a tampon. And that was that. It's like in Lord of the Rings, there was the age of man, there was the age of elves. The orcs wanted to bring about the age of orcs. And we are currently living through, in the United States of America, the age of the dipshit. We have a seemingly endless supply of uneducated, ignorant, moronic dipshits in this country. So, yeah. Anyway, apart from that, it's a beautiful sunny day in Northern California. There's not a cloud in the sky. It's about 63 degrees. It's just stunning. Hope everybody's having a great day.